VPNs are booming in the UK after age restriction laws, but free options carry some big risks. Jack Dorsey's Bluetooth messaging app is now on the App Store, and the new Warner Brothers and Discovery Global would like you to forget Warner Brothers Discovery. It's Tuesday, July 29th, and here's a quick look at tech in the news this morning from Engadget. The UK's Online Safety Act took effect on July 25th. Among other provisions, the new law makes websites responsible for protecting UK children from content deemed harmful, like pornography or the promotion of eating disorders. This has resulted in many of the most used websites, including Pornhub, X, and Reddit, either putting up or planning to put up age verification barriers to restrict access by minors. Age-restricting laws put broadly popular websites in a difficult position. Sites like Reddit that rely on user-generated content have no good way of making sure nobody under 18 ever sees restricted material anywhere on the platform, so it's usually simpler to just ban minors altogether. But this creates a knock-on problem. Underage users relying on unvetted free virtual private networks to get back on their favorite platforms. UK residents are using VPNs to change their apparent locations to other countries and circumvent the Online Safety Act. In the few days since the law went into force, 5 of the 10 most downloaded free apps in the UK have been VPNs. Engadget likes 2 of the 5, Proton VPN and NordVPN, but NordVPN does not have a free plan, just a 7-day free trial, after which you have to pay. The other 3 are unvetted, untested, and suspiciously generic: VPN Super Unlimited Proxy, FreeVPN.org, and Unlimited VPN Proxy. When you use a VPN, all your web traffic goes through one of the VPN's servers before moving on to its ultimate destination. Every time you connect, you're trusting the VPN not to abuse its access to your information, and some VPNs unfortunately abuse that trust. A free VPN is generally safe if it's supported by paid subscriptions like Proton is. If there is no paid tier or the free tier comes with no restrictions, you gotta ask yourself where the money is coming from. The saying that if the product is free, then the real product is you holds true here. For example, Ola VPN admits in its terms of service that its sister company Bright Data can sell free users' residential IPs as proxy servers, and Hotspot Shield was the subject of an FTC complaint back in 2017 that charged it with providing personally identifiable information to advertisers. And one of the services on the UK's top 10 list, FreeVPN.org, has no address on its website and a frighteningly sparse privacy policy. Malware is the other significant risk here. A 2016 study analyzed 283 Android apps with VPN capability and found malware in 38% of them. Nor has the threat diminished in the 10 years since. Just this year, threat analysts at Cyfirma reported on a free VPN shared on GitHub being used as a malware vector. In the end, a fully free VPN has no real reason to protect you or your rights, and every incentive to milk you for profit. Whatever you choose to do with a VPN, make sure you're picking one that will keep you safe without exploiting you. Green flags include a clear pricing structure, audits from independent firms in the last 3 years, a specific physical location on the VPN's website, and a thorough privacy policy. Some trustworthy free VPNs include the aforementioned Proton VPN, plus Hide.me, TunnelBear, and Windscribe. Earlier this month, Block CEO and Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey unveiled a peer-to-peer Bluetooth-based messaging app he put together. Now, anyone with a compatible iPhone, Mac, or iPad, or even Apple Vision Pro can try BitChat as it's available now on the App Store. Dorsey created BitChat under the auspices of And Other Stuff, an open-source development collective he has backed financially. Per the free app's description, it allows users to chat with others who are physically close to them without needing to have their email addresses or phone number, which could make BitChat handy for in-person events. Messages are private and encrypted, while the panic mode function allows you to delete all your BitChat data with a triple tap. Dorsey said he built BitChat as an experiment in Bluetooth mesh networks, relays, and store and forward models, message encryption models, and a few other things. The app does not need internet access to function, making it a useful option in situations in which authorities block mobile data and Wi-Fi connectivity. Other apps that offer Bluetooth mesh messaging first started appearing over a decade ago. Earlier this summer, Engadget covered the news that Warner Bros. Discovery would split into two giant media companies. Well, the conglomerate announced the names for the restructured entities earlier this week. The company retaining Warner Bros. Film, Television, and Game Studios, along with New Line Cinema, DC Studios, HBO, and HBO Max, will be called Warner Bros. Meanwhile, the other entity, which holds the original company's full portfolio of live cable channels, including CNN, HGTV, Cartoon Network, Discovery, and TLC, will be called Discovery Global. These companies have a storied history of creative naming schemes, such as when Warner Media merged with Discovery to form Warner Bros. Discovery. It was also this parent company that brought us the saga of HBO Go being renamed HBO Max, which was then renamed Max, only to revert back to HBO Max this year. The announcement also confirmed that David Zaslav, the current president and CEO of Warner Bros. Discovery, will serve as president and CEO of the newly formed Warner Bros. Meanwhile, current Warner Bros. Discovery CFO Gunnar Vinderfels will serve as president and CEO of Discovery Global. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Sam Chapman, Chris Holt, and Andre Revilla, and was voiced and produced from the mobile sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.